All right, guys, I am in Hillsboro, North Dakota. A little small town out here. About 16, maybe 1,700 people here. But that's peak population. The town is growing. Median age is 41, a little bit older than the U.S. Median age of 39. It's 51% male, 49% female. I'm in downtown. I'm going to get out and get on foot, and I'll tell you about this town. I want to look at this old theater first. This is the Trail Theater. It was built in 1917. It was called the Gym Theater then. They changed the name in 1942. It's been closed since mid-1960s is what I'm told. This is, let's look at that. Yeah, this is prairie architecture. Probably the most famous prairie architect is Frank Lloyd Wright, but it's all about horizontal lines, no big gables, that kind of thing. It's designed to blend into the prairie. That's why it's called that. That would look fantastic with the neon. That worked, wouldn't it? I guess it's just not enough people here to keep a theater like that open. That's the Trail County Courthouse just off downtown. We'll take a closer look at it shortly as I walk through this little downtown. Agriculture is top industry here. That's pretty evident when you drive around town. Some interesting lore behind Hillsboro and why it's here. Back in the late 1800s, there was a guy that was in a town called Caledonia, which is a short distance from here. And, well, the people of Caledonia didn't like the way he looked. Said he was scruffy and shabby looking. So they run him out of town. And he came here. Now, once he got here, the people were kind and welcoming. They fed him, gave him shelter. Turns out that guy was James J. Hill, railroad tycoon, founder and co-owner of the Great Northern Railroad. So he was in Caledonia to run the rail line to that city, but he changed his mind. Brought it here to Hillsboro instead. And of course, Caledonia, well, I didn't tell you, so not of course, but Caledonia was the county seat at the time, but it got moved here to Hillsboro instead. Why? Because Hillsboro had a rail line. So the moral to this story is, be nice to people. Now, this is City Hall. Pretty impressive looking building for a little tiny town. I mean, you can tell it's old. Built in 1916. The town is 91% white, 3% Hispanic, 1% Asian, last 5% mixed. As I walk across the street here, they got a caboose sitting here on display, it looks like. It's just here. There's nothing else. Anyway, okay, let's go on. Median household income, $76,076 a year. That's pretty good money. That's $1,460 a week. So, you must have to make a lot of money to live here, right? Cost of living's high. No, it's pretty low. Here's the index real quick. 89. That's 11 below the U.S. A couple things a little higher. Healthcare and utilities are both a little higher. But housing is 26% lower. So, Yeah, what does it cost you to buy a house? What's the median home value here? $170,000. I don't have to tell you, in today's world, that's pretty reasonable. So something's got to be wrong, right? How about poverty? Nope, 6.3% overall here. Look at the school-age children's poverty level. 3%. Folks 65 and older, it is 10%. So anyway, so far so good in this town, right? There must be something wrong. How about crime? It's got to be crime. Nah, latest numbers. 9 incidents per 1,000 people. That compares to 23 for the U.S. One of those 9 is violent crime. The other 8 is property crime. Very low crime here. There's the county courthouse. We'll head over there next. These are impressive numbers, guys. Those of you who have been on the trip with me, watching my videos for a while, know that. I mean, this town checks all the boxes. It's impressive. Low crime. The town is growing. Houses don't cost a fortune. Incomes are good. I think the only thing hurting this town maybe is the weather. If you can deal with a little cold weather, this is about as good a town as there is anywhere in the country. And even the old stuff is picturesque. Look at this. That's just begging for a photographer to come take a picture, isn't it? It is Saturday, May 11th, by the way, about 10:30 in the morning. Beautiful weather up here in North Dakota for early May. Sunny, a little bit of wind, but it's supposed to get up in the mid-80s today, 84 Fahrenheit. That's 29 Celsius. That's very pleasant weather. So this is Trail County Courthouse, built in 1905. That is Beaux-Arts architecture. Now, Beaux-Arts was an art school in Paris. Can you hear that train in the background? Just ran through. There she goes. Anyway, it was an art school in France that taught architecture as well. Many subjects, but anyway, Beaux-Arts is the style that they developed there. And it was used quite a bit here in the U.S. That's a beauty, isn't it? And they have a statue of Lincoln here on the grounds. Wonder what the story is behind that. Well, there he is. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, here is the fire department. Hillsboro Fire and Rescue. Oh, there's a house for sale right here. This yellow house. Yeah, 209 First Avenue. That's the address. We'll have someone look that up. Be curious to see what they want for that here. Well, you can see for yourself. The neighborhoods are really pretty. Check out these streets with all the trees. It's beautiful, isn't it? This is a beautiful town. I'm on the other side of the railroad tracks that run through the middle of town. I'm checking to see if anything changes. Nope. Still really beautiful, isn't it? I bet they have some mean winters here, though. But here in early May, It looks really amazing. There's the high school, by the way. Hillsboro High School. I was looking for this, and I finally found it. This is St. Olaf Chapel, built in 1934. Yeah, that is something, isn't it? Beautiful little church. It looks like it's just being preserved now. St. Olaf Chapel, Trail County Historical Society. There's a picture of the inside. It would be pretty awesome to actually be able to go in there, but you know, yeah, not happening. I'd read there's an old log cabin here too. Looks like that's it in the distance. Let's go see that. All right, I'm over at this cabin, wood cabin. Native prairie grasses. Pretty awesome. This cabin was built in 1870. It wasn't built here, it's been moved. It was built near here. It's the last one standing. Pretty good shape for being 154 years old, isn't it? Should we get a look at or take a look at the inside? There you go. Isn't that something? Can you imagine living in that? That is that is really cool. I am in Mayville, North Dakota. This is an old railroad depot. They've got a little museum going on here. Again, agriculture, like the last town, the top industry. Pretty evident, isn't it? Now this depot is on the National Register. And there is downtown. Right there. Let's go check that out, shall we? And I'll tell you about the town. Well, as I head into downtown, let's give you some numbers. There's 2,100 people here. We're still in Trail County. This is actually the biggest town in the county. Median age is 28. That's really low, as you guys know. Median age in the U.S. is 39. Most likely because of the university here, Mayville State University. It's located here. It's not huge. It's about 1,200 students there. But it is a full-fledged university. I'm sure it's driving down the some of the numbers. 51% of the town male, 49 female, pretty normal. 84% of this town is white, 10% Hispanic, 3% black, 3% mixed race. It's a little quaint downtown. There's a few cars here. Looks like people hang out downtown a bit. There's a theater up here. We're going to have to check that out, aren't we? I don't know anything about this one. But let's see some more numbers. Median household income here is just under $68,000 a year. That is a little over $1,300 a week. That's pretty good numbers. Not bad, huh? Paula's Cafe. Seems to be a happening place here in town. Well, let's see. Let's do poverty. 12% overall. Children 17 and under, 4%. Very low. Again, like the last town. Folks 65 and older, it is 13%. That's about normal. Cost of living. Here's the index. 89. Yeah, cost of living is low here. Healthcare and utilities are a little bit high, but housing is 26% lower. Now here's this theater, and it looks like it is operating because the fall guy just came out. Oh, you'd like to see that. Oh, grand old theater. Still in business. Well, maybe not grand. It's just a little theater. That might be an exaggeration. Little popcorn machine right there. Looks like they sell the popcorn right there when you walk in. That's pretty cool, huh? I like it. Paula's Steakhouse in or around the corner. So there's a Paula's Steakhouse and a Paula's Cafe. It seems Paula has a pretty firm grip on the restaurant business here, doesn't she? At least downtown. This building's very old, but it appears to be a barber shop. And I think, yeah, they're still cutting hair. Yeah, there's somebody in there. That is just way cool. Looks like they have a place to hang out in the evening and have a drink as well. Well, what about crime? I mean, something's got to be wrong here, right? Must be crime. Again, no, just like the last time, crime here is very low. Latest numbers, 10 incidents per 1,000 people compared to the US of 23. That is very low crime, less than half the US. Well, I was looking for this. I'm still in downtown. It's right there. Yeah, this at least used to be a Carnegie Library. And I believe it's still a library. It's pretty impressive. This little town in North Dakota got a Carnegie Library, isn't it? It is on the National Register, as it should be. And for those of you who wonder about grocery stores, yeah, they got one here, right on the edge of downtown. There it is. And across from that, yeah, beautiful quaint church. Congregational Church, UCC. Well, guys, driving through the neighborhoods of the town, you can't help but be impressed. It's beautiful. Look at these houses. So nice. There's a historical house here. It's the Robinson House. Yeah, it's right here. This is built in 1900. Yeah, that is Victorian architecture. Yeah, here's Mayville State University. This building here is Old Main. Impressive, isn't it? Built in 1890. Again, this is Victorian architecture. When the university originally opened, that's where all the classes were held. Of course, there are lots of other buildings now, but they have kept this building in really good shape. It's beautiful. And there's the fire department. Mayville Fire and Rescue. Well, like the last town, the railroad tracks run through the middle. So I'm on the other side now. The other side of town, if you will. More the same, isn't it? These beautiful streets. This is what it looks like. All around town. I mean, you can't help but be impressed. Who knew North Dakota had it going on like this? Am I right? Now this is Portland, North Dakota. It's right next to Mayville, less than 2 miles away. So I guess you would call them twin towns. Minneapolis, St. Paul, Dallas, Fort Worth, Tampa, St. Petersburg. Yeah, you can add Mayville, Portland into that mix. This town's a lot smaller, a little less than 600 people here. It's much older too. 46 is the median age here. That's twice older than Mayville. And the US, of course, is 39. 52% male, 48% female. The ethnic breakdown: 89% white, 9% Native American, 1% black. Let me show you over here to the left, so you can see that. Portland. Yep, there it is. Portland Liquors. Well, here in downtown, just give me a bit of a look-see. Floyd's Bar. Think some happening stuff goes on there. It's got a mural on the side of it, so you gotta like that. Portland Rural Fire District. Well, the median household income here is $77,000, a little over. That's pretty high. That's higher than the last town. That's almost $1,500 a week household income. Well, there's downtown again. You know, I thought I'd seen a cat. Nope, it's a wiener dog. You see him there? He doesn't count, does he? Well, so what's poverty look like? Really low, 4.5% overall. School-aged children, 1%. That's really low. Folks 65 and older, it is 6%. It's like, I'm not going to say non-existent, but yeah, poverty's pretty much beat here. Seeing some pretty nice looking homes here too. Let me get a look. Street. I mean, nice, huh? So, what's the cost of living? It's not bad. Here's the index, a 90. Again, healthcare, utilities a little higher. Housing is 23% lower. So, what does a house cost you? Median home value. A little under $187,000. Again, third town in a row. High incomes, low poverty, low cost of living. Pretty nice. But that's where it ends here in this town. Here, crime is surprisingly high. I was surprised when I saw the number. Crime rate here, latest numbers, 30 incidents per 1,000 people. That compares to 23 for the US. So crime here is higher. Of those 30, 4 were violent or are violent, and property is 26. Maybe someone who lives in the area can tell us what's going on. Why is crime so much higher here in this town compared to the other two? Put it in the comment section. I'm sure we'd all like to know. Well, let's see. I got one more town to show you guys. So yeah, let's head that way. Let's see what it's like there. Will they have the same numbers, the impressive numbers that these towns have? Well, let's go find out. Well, I was making my way through the countryside, and yeah, I saw this. Looks like an old church, doesn't it? Yeah, let's hope they're not tearing it down. I mean, that's probably got some really interesting history. Well, guys, I'm in Casselton, North Dakota. I'm in downtown. Sure can't miss this building. It says it's built in 1887. And there's all kinds of stuff going on there. Lots of great old buildings here. Let's see, there's 2,500 people in this town. A little bit bigger than the others. The age here, the median age is 33. That's quite a bit younger than the U.S. median of 39. 56% of the town is male, 44% female. So that's good if you're a lady. Not so good if you're a guy. For the ladies, they get 1.6 extra guys per person, per lady. Those are pretty good odds for them. 94% of this town is white, 3 Hispanic, 1 Native American, 1% Native American, and last 1% is mixed race. Yeah, so there's that. Let's see, Governor's Park. It's Saturday, May 11th, like I told you earlier, 82 degrees. Landfill now open. That's good to know. Weather permitting, of course. Yeah, here's the park that they're talking about. Right here on the edge of downtown. Well, I like these buildings. Yeah, these have been here a long time. Huh. Well, some more info. Median household income here is just shy of $62,000 a year. $61,861 a year. That's $11.90 a week. That's pretty good money. Poverty. Are you ready for this? 3.4% overall. But look at children's, school-age children's poverty. 0. Not a single child here lives in poverty. That is rare. Folks 65 and older, it is 16%. That's a little high though. For the US, it's 11%. Well, cost of living is a 98. Here's the index. Healthcare, utilities, both higher, a little bit higher. So what's crime look like? It's low. 9 incidents per 1,000 people. 23 is the number for the US. So crime here is, well, quite a bit lower than it is in the US as a whole. Of those 9, 1 crime is violent, the other 8 are property. So 2,500 people, they have 9 per 1,000. That's about 22, 23 crimes for the entire year. Nobody's going to complain about that. That's not quite 1 a month or 2 a month. And that building there is old. Too bad it's boarded up. I'd kind of like to see something be done with that. It says it was built in 1889. Night block. And it looks like it was a lounge bar probably at one time. But yeah, it is sitting empty now. Now, I've got to tell you guys that the main reason I came here is to see the Casselton oil can pile. The largest pile of empty oil cans in the world. 45 feet tall, I was told. Alas, it appears that it has been torn down. That genuine roadside oddity, in a fit of short-sightedness, was torn down by the city. This is a replica made with soda and beer cans. Not quite the same. I really wanted to see it. I am bummed out. That was not a good move by the town of Casselton. That's all I gotta say. Well, since we're not going to see a huge pile of oil cans, let's check out a few houses. And, well, like the other three towns, it's beautiful. I don't think I gave you median home value. It is just shy of $282,000. So a little bit pricier here, but that's still pretty reasonable. We are in Fargo. This is where we're staying. We've already done a video of Fargo. It was quite a while ago. We're going to redo it eventually, but not on this trip. But however, when we were in Fargo last time, we didn't see this. The wood chipper from the movie.
We did not.
Huh? Stick your head in there, I dare you. Yeah, so we're getting ready to go have some dinner here, but we wanted to see this. We are at Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill. It is very highly regarded here in Fargo.
It smells something like bacon or something.
You smell bacon?
Something like that.
Yeah, this is generally rated the top of one of the top restaurants in the town. So we're gonna go check it out. All right, the restaurant's mostly full, but the bar has got lots of spots. So we're gonna come in here and give the bartender some money. What do you think? Now we're looking at the menu, and we're gonna have something off the grill, the signature wood fire grill. I'm gonna have Alaskan halibut. And you're gonna have scallops?
Yes, I'm having seared scallops. At least this time I know they're not gonna be breaded and fried.
Yeah, we're gonna have Thai-style meatballs first.
Yes, we are. Those sound different. Hopefully they're good, because they're chicken meatballs.
Yeah, they're chicken meatballs. It's got me a little nervous, but we'll see. We'll see if they're good. Our appetizer is here. These are Thai-style meatballs, and they are chicken meatballs. Fresno chilies, Napa slaw, lime glaze, black sesame seeds, and coconut lemongrass.
Sounds yummy.
Well, let's see if they are. They're pretty good. Here are cut ones so you guys can see the inside of it. The texture, like I said, they're chicken.
Yep, I like them. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're not exploding with flavor, but they're not bad. I think they've been better as beef. That's just me.
Yes, me too.
But yeah, it's pretty good. By the way, I'm having a local beer. This is the Fargo Brewing Company, right here in Fargo, North Dakota. And this is a Scottish ale. And it is really good. This is my Alaskan halibut. It's got a almond lemon crust, a hash of bacon, artichoke hearts, and bell peppers with arugula and saffron cream. It smells pretty awesome. It's very pretty to look at, isn't it?
Yes, it is, but mine's prettier.
Oh.
I've got this seared scallops, and it's got fingerling potatoes. Looks like onion, broccoli. It has crispy onions on top. I don't know if there's some peppers in there. I don't know. There's quite a bit in here. I haven't tried it yet, though, but it looks amazing. It looks pretty, and it looks amazing.
All right. Well, let's give them a try. It's pretty good. Halibut's kind of a bland fish, so this crust really makes it taste well. So does this saffron sauce. Really makes it. And of course the hash. You can't go wrong with bacon. in anything.
Bacon.
Bacon always adds a ton of flavor. So it's a good dish. And yours?
Mine was really, really good. Mine was almost amazing. Very good. The scallops, they had like just the right amount of sear on them. They're very yummy, very tasty. And all the veggies in the middle are so good. So good. And this on the bottom is called piquillo cream. So, and it's apparently that's a pepper. So it gives a little bit of a kick to it. And I love anything that's even a little bit spicy. Yeah, and all the veggies, I'm telling you, the veggies in the middle are so amazing too. It's like, I don't know what I like more between the scallops and the veggie stuff in the middle.
Yeah, and you got these Fresno chilies, huh? Developed in Fresno, California.
Yeah, these are the Fresno chilies.
We ordered dessert. We are having Molten Nirvana. So that's vanilla ice cream, warm chocolate cake.
Yeah, it's supposed to have like a warm like liquidy center, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Like a molten cake.
Yes, like a molten cake.
Like a molten lava cake, yes.
It's basically what it is. The dessert is fantastic. You can see a little bit of the molten part coming out there.
It's very
really
chocolatey.
good.
It's
Very
yummy.
chocolatey. Cake is nice and warm. Ice cream, fantastic. All right, guys, here's the tab. $108.79. Pretty good meal. Appetizer, dinner, desserts, a beer for $108.79.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And let's see, Joel was our bartender. He is fantastic.
Yes, he is.
Great
Very,
bartender
very
here.
good.
All right, so
Very, very good.
he's going to get a big tip. All right, so there you go, guys. There's the tab. Okay, everyone, that's the end of this video. Up next, Minnesota. We're going to go to St. Paul, check out the state capitol, get your book stamped,
Yep.
and going to check out some small towns there as well. So we will see you there.